Oh hey, it's Lynn from Subpart Planning. I'm gonna put up a quick little video, I hope, in my total half-ass indoor lighting. So I don't have anything fancy for like lights and cameras. I just use my iPhone, so you know, whatever. I don't really think anybody actually gives a shit, but that's cool. So anyways, what I'm doing is I'm going to be making some more dashboard pockets that I made for my planner, so I can just switch pages out. These are getting a little half-ass looking. They're getting pretty scratched up. So I thought I'd just make a couple, and then I thought, hey, why don't I do a quick video of it and YouTube it in case people are interested. So what this is this is a full, this is a junior size arc. As you can see, the little mushroom arc clear pocket protector. And that's what I use to make my pocket pages. So basically what I do is I take my full-size page, I stick my piece in here, because this is my dashboard page. I have the dimensions written down, so it's 3 by 5 1/4 for my little dashboards. And so then what I do is I just stuff it in here all the way to the bottom, to the corner. And then I'll just take my scissors and I'll just kind of cut just an extra length off, so I'm not dealing with all this extra like stuff. And so then I'll start to use my little or Project Life like fuse tool thingy. So anyways, usually I screw it up somehow. I have a love-hate relationship with that Project Life fusing tool. I feel like it works most of the time, but then half the time it doesn't work. So anyways, the only thing that you want to remember if you decide to try doing this half-assed way of making dashboard pockets is Staples has this little M on it that's for their arc system. So just remember that that's actually embossed into the plastic. It's not going to come out. So with that being said, you're most likely going to have at least a little tiny bit of it on your thing. I'm kind of doing this from a different angle though, so sorry. I hope I don't screw anything up too much. So anyways, what I do is I just take it and I tuck it down and I kind of push it all the way across. Because this is thick cardboard, it actually gives me that extra bit of girth to make the page. So what I do is I just kind of take it, stick it in that corner, and then I just take this stupid thing that, again, I have a love-hate relationship with. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I usually do all this stuff in an angle because it just seems to work better for me. And I just take this groove and I just line it up against this edge of this cardboard piece. And hope and pray it doesn't slip. Usually it doesn't, but you know, that's just how things go. So then I'm going to get my little super hot fusey tool. And I go up to the, so I just go up past this just a touch, because obviously I have to make the pocket for the binder thingy. So let's see if this actually works. Alright, here we go. Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. Sometimes it rolls and sometimes it doesn't, and it's not rolling for me. So I'm going to take that stupid thing and move it and just line it up and hope that works. And again, this is oh so painful because I feel like it works and then I feel like it doesn't. So, oh, it seems to be working this time. Holy crap, kids. It worked. And it's almost mediocre straight. And, oh, yeah, look, it's like attached. So this is a sticker book. I find that soft, like a soft surface actually works really well. You can see where it's all screwed up right there. So I guess what I'll do is I'll try to fix that a little bit and see if I can get that to fix itself a little, but it's all melted and shit. So yeah, half-assed. So then what I do is I just keep the cardboard in there, And then I don't know how far I went out. Like, I mean, honestly, there was no tried and true. I mean, it's not even, it's, I guess, a ½ inch. So, whatevs. So then what I did was I kind of took my ruler here, this bag ruler, and I lined this up with the part that I just made. So there you go, and I just go at a ½ inch. So bada bing, bada boom. There you go. It's really not rocket science here. I am by no means a perfectionist. I just want to get it done because that's just how half-assed I am. They don't call me last minute Lenny for nothing. So anyways, I'm just going to line that up. And I'm going to line it up with the edge of this little design here so I kind of know where to place this. And then hope and pray that it works. And it's not too crooked, which it looks like it's going to be crooked if I'm not careful. Wow, this must be super painful for you to watch. I mean, this is kind of painful for me. I don't know about you, just sitting there watching this, like... Alright, so there's that. And I'm like holding this down with like a death grip practically because I don't want it to slip. And yeah, let's hope this actually works. Or I'll be embarrassed in front of everyone on YouTube. Not really, because no one really cares. No one really gives a I am going to say this, though. I am super surprised that I have, like, 74 followers. I can't believe it. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, my God, that is so brutal. Oof. That might have to go in the back of the book where no one can see. I am so thankful that you actually even are that interested in what I have to say and, like, what I'm doing. I think it's wonderful. Thank you for following me. Again, this is brutal. Brutal. Yeah. So I'll probably just make a new pocket, but that's basically how I do it. So what I would normally do is, I'd have my paper cutter, but for some reason I can't find it. You tell me, how does one lose a Recollections full-size 12 by 12 paper cutter? Because I, for one, do not know. Beats the hell out of me. I really don't know where it is. I live alone. There are no ghosties or goblins or fairies in my house that I know of. But for some reason, shit's missing. So, I probably had to pick it up in my haste when I had a friend come over and I didn't want her to see how much of a filthy animal I am. That's probably what happened. And I just hid it under like a pile of magazines or pillows and blankets, who knows. So anyways, I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife, line this up with the angle that's on this cutting mat, which is actually super fancy, super awesome, and I'm just going to cut that. And I'm going to put the cap back on this because I don't trust myself. Obviously, I'm going to freaking hurt myself because I can't be trusted with sharp things. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this dashboard sizer back in there, and that's pretty much, I'm okay with that, where the clearance is on the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up, give myself a little extra space, line it up with that angle again. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife, try not to stab myself in the throat. Thankfully today turned out to be one of those days where I didn't want to. And cut this biz off. Voila! God, that is really bad. That's just super irking me. That's going to definitely go in the back. So then what I do is I take... Honestly, I just take whatever I can get my hands on. It doesn't have, I mean, I don't have like a a punch that I can just use, unfortunately, because The pages that I use in my planner are a little bit bigger than the average pocket size. I mean, obviously, I mean, look at this thing. This is like a regular page for me. So these pages are a little over five and a half. So these are a little over 5.5 in length, and their width is a little over 3.25. I mean, yeah, a little over 3.5, almost 3, a little over 3.5. So, I mean, my pages are definitely bigger than the average pocket size. So then what I do is I take my trusty hole punch that I've had since high school, which is a very long time ago. So we don't need to talk about that. And then what I do is I just take this and I line this up with the bottom. And then I finally smartened up and I actually use clips because this plastic is kind of slippery. So it doesn't actually slip as bad. And I take that edge and I line that up there. And then I just take my hole punch and I just kind of line it up with the holes and call it good. I mean, they're obviously not going to, it's not going to cut through the plastic like super perfect because these things are literally older than the friggin' dawn of time since I've had this since I was in high school. But it cuts the plastic enough so that all I have to do now is just turn it around and I can just pick it off. Or if I'm really feeling like super anal retentive about it, I can take my X-Acto knife and just pick it and cut it. Just like cut it. So we'll just do that. Okay, so there's my new dashboard page. Again, that is so brutal. I think, you know what, if I just cover that with like a planner clip, I'm sure that'll be fine. I'll just take one of these guys and just do this. And no one's the wiser. So, anyways, that's this. And then this is one of the dashboards that I had for February. So all I have to do now is just take that, put it in, and now I have a new dashboard page protector thing. I don't even know where the other one is. I lost it already. Seriously, maybe there are fairies in my house or little gremlins taking stuff. So yeah, that's basically how it's done. Again, we'll ignore that. We'll just do, how about this one? Because it's got the little loopy ties there. So can't even tell. That's fine. Can't even tell. So yeah, anyways, hope that's okay. Sorry this is so long, and I apologize for the shitty lighting, but again, I don't think you guys really care. So yeah, that's how it's done. That's how I do it. Boom, bada bing, bada boom, done. So anyways, hope everything's going well wherever you are. Hope you're safe. Hope you're happy. Deuces. Bye.